The village needed land for an airport. I was the first one to sign. Got 2.8 million yuan? I moved to the city. Village chief called me stupid. Neighbors laughed at me. They became holdouts, blocking the site every day. A year later, I came back to visit graves. They grabbed my hand, crying. No airport, not a dime. The document came down from the township. International airport site, Wolong Village. Everyone in the yard went nuts. How much for the land? My 2 acres are prime land. Quiet, let me finish. According to policy, this land acquisition, houses, homesteads, comprehensive assessment, one-time compensation per household, 2.8 million. The number hit like a rock. Dead silence first, then chaos. Only 2.8 million? That's insulting. My cousin Wang Cheng shouted out. Chief, this price is no good. You can't agree to this. Next county paid over 3 million for high-speed rail. Airport's bigger than high-speed rail. 5 million minimum. No 5 million, nobody touches our land. The villagers got fired up. Everyone stood up, faces red. I stayed quiet, doing the math in my head. My old house is on the edge, plus a few acres of poor soil. The house is run down. 2.8 million's enough. Can buy a place in the city outright. Still have plenty left over. As for their 5 million demand, pipe dream. Li Fukai and Wang Cheng exchanged glances. I got it immediately. Good cop, bad cop. Li Fukai said, I get everyone's frustration. 2.8 million is a bit low, but we gotta stick together. United front, nobody signs first. Wang Cheng jumped in. Right, whoever signs is a traitor to the whole village. He glanced my way when he said it. My parents died young. I'm the only one on the household registration. I stood up, all eyes on me instantly. Li Fukai asked, Chen An, you got a different opinion? I didn't look at him, turned to the desk instead. The guy sitting behind the table, township official. I said it clearly. I agree to this compensation. The whole yard went silent. The official froze for a sec, then smiled. This young comrade has high awareness. We can sign the agreement right now. Wang Cheng shouted, Chenan, are you crazy? 2.8 million and you're selling the ancestral home? How can you face your uncle? Don't mess around. This affects the whole village. I told him, I only care about my family's interest. This price works for me. I walked straight to the table. Contract and ink pad on it. Curses rolled in like waves behind me. Ungrateful bastard, screw you. How'd our village get someone like you? Selling out for dirty money? Forgetting your ancestors! I tuned them out, picked up the pen, signed my name at the bottom, Chenan, then pressed my red thumbprint. The official said, Comrade Chen, thank you for your support. Money'll hit your account in 3 days. I took my copy of the contract, turned to leave. Wang Cheng blocked my way, eyes red like he wanted to kill me. Chenan, you walk out that door today. Don't ever come back to Wolong Village. We don't have relatives like you. Good riddance. After my parents died, I lived alone in that empty house, living with all the village gossip. Wang Cheng's family flashed through my mind. My house shares a wall with his. When he built his new house, claimed the foundation wasn't enough. Took a meter from my family's corner. My dad never fought over it. Over the years, how much have they taken? Now he's talking about ancestral land and family bonds? Ridiculous. Right then, my phone rang. Unknown number. On the other end, Chen An, this is Li Fukai. Get back to the yard right now. Cross out your signature. The contract's binding my ass. I'm telling you, as long as the village committee doesn't agree, your contract's trash. Worthless paper. You're the enemy of the whole village now. You know that? All I know is in 3 days, 2.8 million hits my account. As for you guys making a scene, go ahead. I hung up, started packing. Not much to pack, really. A few changes of clothes. One black and white photo of my parents. I was done with this place for good. 2 days later, text notification. Message came through, account deposit. 2.8 million yuan. I grabbed my simple backpack. One last look at the old house, the home I'd lived in for over 20 years. I headed toward the village entrance. A group was gathered at the entrance. Li Fukai and Wang Cheng standing right there. Wang Cheng sneered, Chenan, you're really leaving? Got the money and running? Not so fast, you're not going anywhere today. They surrounded me, all of them acting righteous, like I committed some terrible crime. I said, my money came from the government. You blocked your own money, not my problem. Wang Cheng yelled, cut the crap. Give half your money to everyone, or you're leaving on a stretcher. I asked, are you threatening me? He shot back, so what if I am? I'm beating your ungrateful ass. He swung his fist at my face. I was ready, stepped back and pulled out my phone. Screen showing the dial pad. 110, clear as day. I said, try touching me. Assault plus extortion. Guess how many years you'll do? Wang Cheng's fist froze midair. The villagers behind him went dead silent. Li Fukai's face changed colors. Finally, he stepped forward to smooth things over. Hey, we're all family here. Wang Cheng just lost his temper. Chenan, how about this? Don't leave yet, let's talk it over. I said, nothing to talk about. Contract's crystal clear. 7 days after signing, I gotta move out. I'm following the rules. I walked around them, headed straight for the road out of the village. Behind me, Wang Cheng's bitter voice rang out again. Chenan, just wait. You'll regret this. When we get our 5 million, our 10 million, don't come crawling back to us. I didn't look back. Got on the bus to the city, left Wolong Village behind. Left these so-called relatives behind. First thing in the city, Hit up a real estate agency. Bought an apartment for 1.75 million. All 100 square feet. I finally had my own place in this city. Used the rest to buy an SUV, around 200 grand. After everything still had over 800K left, I sent my new address to one person, my distant Uncle Seven, one of the few in the village who'd helped my family. 3 days later, Uncle Seven called. Xiao An, settling in okay? I said, pretty good. His end sounded noisy.